Students, welcome back to our paper CHO 4103 Basic Organic Chemistry. So friends, we are studying about the basicity and the structural effects. So we have begun with the definition of basis, and we found that the organic bases are come under the category of Bronsted-Lewis theory and Lewis theory. Okay, so a organic compound which accept H plus or proton is called as a base, or any substance which can donate an electron pair is also called as a base. So friends, this is how we are defining our organic bases, and we started with some uh, strength of organic bases and factor affecting their strength. So what we found that availability of electron pair is very important factor for the basicity. More the lone pair or electron pair available for the donation, more will be the basic that compound. So this is a very important factor for the basicity. Another factors we discuss, that is the stability of conjugate acid. After abstraction of the proton, when the base is forming conjugate acid, that acid must be stable for the increasing basicity of that particular compound. So more stable will be the conjugate acid, more basic will be the that compound. So third factor was electronegativity of that B. So friends, as you know that electronegativity is the ability or tendency of any atom to attract electron density towards himself. So if the compound or if the atom is attracting the electron density towards himself, how it could be possible to donate the electron pair? So less the electronegative, more will be the basic, and more will be the electronegativity, less will be that compound basic in nature. Okay, so this is how we are going to consider some examples regarding the structural effects associated with this B. And finally, a very important topic lastly we are going to cover, that is the nature of the solvent and the basicity. So friends, we have started with our first factor, that is the availability of lone pair, and in that case we learned that the minus I effect or minus R effect reduces the basicity by attracting or holding the lone pair on the nitrogen towards themselves. So minus I and minus R effect are reducing factor for the basicity, whereas plus I and plus R will increase the basicity. This is the first example we discuss. In that, trifluoromethenamine is less basic because of the minus I effect of the chlorine group. In the next example, we found that the aniline nitrogen lone pair is delocalized in the benzene ring, and the cyclohexylamine nitrogen lone pair is available for donation and not engaged in the delocalization. Therefore, in case of aniline and cyclohexylamine, we found that cyclohexylamine is more basic, whereas the conjugate acids of cyclohexylamine and aniline, if we compare them, the conjugate acid of cyclohexylamine is well stabilized by plus I effect of sp3 carbons. These two sp3 carbons are associated with this NH2, whereas the conjugate acid of aniline is destabilized due to the minus I effect of this sp2 carbons. So this is how we are going to consider the availability of lone pair and the basicity. The third example was very interesting. Even though having NH2, it is behaving like a neutral compound because the strong minus I effect of this C3CF3 groups. So friends, if we consider the morpholin and piperidine, very famous bases which are used in organic chemistry. So if we consider the piperidine and morpholin, there is the only difference of oxygen over here and carbon over here. So this one oxygen in this six-membered ring will reduces the basicity of this morpholin, because oxygen have more electronegative character than carbon. So if we compare the morpholin and piperidine, piperidine is more basic than morpholin because it's a more availability of the lone pair or electron pair. So if we consider this pyridine and 2-chloropyridine, so friends, we always consider the example of pyridine and aniline, but that one is very old example, or I will say we studied in undergraduate course. Of course aniline alone pair is involved in uh, delocalization, whereas in case of pyridine the lone pair is not in the plane of the carbon nitrogen double bond, and is not involved in aromatic character, okay, not involved in aromaticity. We all know this example. So that's why the nitrogen lone pair of pyridine is easily available for donation, and pyridine act as a base. That's what we consider. But if we consider the two pyridines, that is a simple unsubstituted pyridine and a 2-chloropyridine. So friends, among these two, which one will be more basic? Let's consider the electronic or structural effect of this chlorine. As you know that chlorine have minus I effect, and it is holding that lone pair towards himself, and it is not letting it go for the donation. So as less available the lone pair, it will be less basic than the unsubstituted pyridine. So this is how we are going to. Now let's consider the example of amides. So friends, you know that amides are neutral compounds because of the delocalization of this nitrogen lone pair towards the oxygen. In this two canonical form, this one is more prominent canonical form, and in this we can see that the nitrogen lone pair is less available for the donation. But friends, examiners used to confuse the student by putting these bridge-headed amides in front of them. So friends, in case of bridge-headed amides, you can see that this bridge-headed atom is not having a planar structure after delocalization. Okay, that means this is not a possible structure because of the I have this kind of diagram for you guys. So friends, at bridgehead position there is an it is not planar, and you can see that the double bond is not formed, or it is a poorly formed or poorly overlap or poorly delocalization of this nitrogen lone pair. It is not delocalized towards the carbonyl, it is available for the donation. So if we consider the normal amides and bridge-headed amides, the bridge-headed amides are always more basic than the simple amides. So friends, this is how we are going to consider the amide example. The simplest one is in front of you, simple amine and amide. If we consider, this form is more prominent, and it is converting amide as a neutral compound. So let's go ahead and see some more example. So if we have more donation of pi electrons in that ring, then more it will be the basic in nature. So friends, if we consider the pyridine and another substituted derivative of pyridine, in this case we have extra electron donating group. In previous it was chlorine. Now in this case we have a donating group, that is the NN dimethyl group. Okay, NN dimethyl group is over here. So friends, this compound is known as 4-dimethylamminopyridine, or simply it is abbreviated as DMAP. So friends, instead of using pyridine, most of the researcher prefer DMAP for the two reasons. First, it is a more basic than pyridine because of the delocalization of this pi electron, or I will say electron pair in the benzene ring, which is making this lone pair more basic, and it is always more basic in nature. So another reason to use DMAP over pyridine, that is pyridine is liquid in nature and this DMAP is solid in nature. So solids are easily weighed in stoichiometric amount than the liquids. So most of the researchers prefer DMAP over pyridine. So DMAP is more basic in nature because of the delocalization of this lone pair towards this lone pair. So this is how we are considering the factors. Okay, now the most important factor we are going to consider over here, this is the effect of hybridization. So friends, the nitrogen which is attached to the carbon have different kinds of hybridization. The first nitrogen is attached to the sp carbon, the second is attached to sp2 carbon, and third is attached to sp3 carbon. So you know that sp3 carbon have electron donating nature or plus I effect, whereas sp2 and sp carbon have minus I effect. So friends, because of this hybridization or S character, this nitrogen lone pair is difficult or less available for donation. So in this case also it is less available for donation, whereas in case of sp3 carbon or sp3 hybridization, this nitrogen lone pair is easily available for donation. So if we consider the basicity of sp3 hybridized nitrogen or sp3 hybridized carbon and nitrogen, then the basicity is like sp3 is more basic than sp2, and sp2 is more basic than sp. This is how the hybridization is affecting our basicity. Okay, this is very important example for the examination, as you can see in the set examination this kind of examples are asked on the basicity. I will explain you another example of hybridization and basicity, especially when we form the conjugate basis of these acids. Okay, this is very strong acid than all these two, because you know this sp hybridize and this proton is acidic and it forms this kind of conjugate base. So friends, as you know that this is a sp hybridize and have the 50% S character. This negative charge is well stabilized due to the minus I effect of this sp hybridized carbon. As this is well stabilized, it will not be available for donation. So if we consider the basicity of this conjugate base and this conjugate base, then this one will be the more basic because of sp3 hybridized carbon or 25% S character having plus I effect. So it will be easily available for donation due to sp3 character, and due to sp character it is less available for donation. So if we consider these two bases, okay, I am just considering this conjugate bases, the second one is more basic in nature. Same kind of question was asked in set examination in 2017. Arrange the following compound, or the correct order of basicity for the following species is. So friends, if you consider the electronegativity of fluorine, chlorine and bromine, you can see that fluorine is more electronegative and it will hold this electron density or lone pair towards himself. So that's why 1 will be the least basic and 3 will be the most basic. So let's consider this criteria and search for the option. You can see here 1 is a least basic and 3 is the most basic. So this is the only one option which satisfy our condition. So the correct option for this example is option number C. So this is how, friends, the questions on basicity and hybridization is asked in the CSIR NET as well as SET examination. So friends, in next lecture we will cover the aromaticity and basicity. For the time being, or to avoid the lengthy lectures, I will stop here. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Thank you very much.